How do you think the packaging industry is going to be asked to do what it does better, different,
Yeah.
however, into the future, both based on, coronavirus and what it's teaching us, as well as potentially how medical devices are changing in and of themselves?
It's a really great question, because think of even just 12 months ago, what we thought the challenges for packaging probably would be. And then something like COVID hits, and suddenly it gives us a new lens on everything of what, right now packaging's challenge is scale. Can we get to the volume needed for all these swabs, all these kits, billions of vaccines, right? So everyone's talking about a vaccine that can work. Suddenly we're realizing, wow, we need a glass to do syringes. And pretty soon it's, boy, we're going to need a lot of material to do packaging, because every one of those is going to need to be safely transported, or else it doesn't work. So the stakes are higher, and scale has kind of become the challenge of the year, if you will. But even thinking beyond that, maybe into a post-COVID world, packaging, I think, really is just going to continue to evolve greatly in the medical space. So in the retail world...
When you talk about how COVID is going to change things, I think that it might accelerate them.
Yeah, self-administered tests. I look at the rise in telehealth this year as a great proof point. In China, the spike in internet hospitals, right? So it's a hospital, it's a suite of caregivers, but without a physical infrastructure behind them, just doing telehealth and reaching diagnosis, and maybe even mailing you the kit, the test or the drug to administer to yourself. So absolutely, that's what I mean about a scale and the challenges of, we are designing for end use in an operating room, but soon it could be the end use of your living room, and clear, easy instructions so that somebody with rheumatoid arthritis could, open that package without it, exploding all over the house. So I just think those design challenges are going to continue to get harder, and it just means we have to have more empathy for our caregivers, for our patients. We got to really understand what their scenario is like. If it's a chaotic emergency room and you've designed a packaging kit that's got 27 parts to it, great, maybe you saved a couple bucks, or, you reduced your spend, but you just made life a lot harder perhaps for a caregiver who's trying to, administer care to somebody who's dying. So I think those packaging challenges are going to continue to evolve on us. And that's part of the interesting part of working in medical, because in the retail world, packaging is very much about appeal and consumerism, right? It's your shelf, it's what people see when they walk the aisles, and you're just trying to make it look like attractive and somebody wants to buy it. But boy, in the medical world, it's about use, right? Can it do its job? Can it protect the life inside of that thing so that person's going to live, a few more years? And that's the great future ahead for packaging, really.